My spelling skills, it was down to Mr. Mensah. Ghanaian teachers are absolutely great. Like, their means of teaching is totally different from Nigerian teachers. All the Ghanaian teachers that taught me, none of them ever raised their hands on me as a child in primary school. Which is why, if I were to rate a Nigerian teacher based on my experience as a child in primary school, I'll rate Nigerian teachers 50 out of 100. And then I would rate Ghanaian teachers.
This Nigerian lady shared so much experience she had with the Ghanaian teachers and Nigeria teachers. And what this lady have to say about the both teachers will blow your mind. Please, if you are returning viewers, thank you so much for always coming back. If you are new here, hi. Please do not make it your last by subscribing.
Ghanaian teachers as a Nigerian. And I believe as parents, as a mom now, and my oldest is 17, and this brings me back to when I was in primary school. I went to a primary school known as HD Nursery and Primary School. It's in Nigeria, around Magudu area. That was the primary school I went to, and I think by the age of 5, I was kind of like aware of the differences in the teachers I had in my classes up until I completed my primary school education. So I remember from primary 1 to about primary 4, I had separate teachers, Nigerian teachers, and the way they would treat us, like, you know, Nigerian teachers, not all of them, but I'm speaking of my experience of when I was a child in primary school, and the way I was treated by Nigerian teachers between the classes of primary 1 and primary 4 is totally different. Like, teachers will shout at you, they will raise their voice, and we all know in Nigeria, teachers, they scold, like they spank children in schools. So, and as we all know in Nigeria, when you're in primary school, you only have one teacher in your class who will teach all of the subjects the entire day. That's how teachers teach in Nigeria. Knowing the difference between two sets of teachers that I've had, in fact, even then, I wouldn't have thought maybe this is a Ghanaian teacher or maybe this is a Nigerian teacher. All I knew was that they are my teachers. But growing older and reflecting, I could just tell the difference between Nigerian teachers and Ghanaian teachers. And then when I was in primary school, then this was about maybe 1990 something, lots of Ghana teachers, there were lots of them in Nigeria who would come. So when I was in primary 5, I had male Ghanaian teachers. When I was in primary 6, I had male Ghanaian teachers, and this particular one, his name is Mr. Mensah. I absolutely adore and cherish that teacher. It was so good. Like, my spelling skills today was down to the Ghana teachers that taught me. Mr. Mensah taught me throughout my primary 6. It was a very patient teacher. Very good. Like, when he speaks English, the English is superb. It's smooth like butter. When I say it's smooth like butter, it speaks it clearly, efficiently. Don't get me wrong here. There's still a difference in accent in terms of how we pronounce words. But the way it speaks as a Ghanaian or as a Ghana teacher, it's absolutely great. But the Nigerian teacher that taught me, they will use bad boast for you. Even their English is not even, looking back now, the English is not even it's not even funny morals. Like, it's not even really encouraging. I don't blame why nowadays some rich parents in Africa or in Nigeria are taking their kids to schools that has all these British teachers and stuff like that, like expensive schools where they know their children will communicate really well. So as I was saying, I had Mr. Mensah as my primary 6 teacher, and then if you're a parent, I know you can attest to this. Come summer holidays is not summer holiday in Nigeria, because you will go to lesson. You go to holiday lesson, you go to summer lesson. So during school time, when we finish school during the day, in the afternoon, I will have like 2 hours home lesson with Mr. Mensah. And there was this family as well. We just lived side by side in Shangisha then. So it would normally take us in their house because they've got their own kids. We all attend the same primary school. So after school, Mr. Mensah would take us as lesson studies after school. So we would sit down there. Mr. Mensah was great. When it comes to my eligible writing, like me writing neatly and smoothly, like my writing is very eligible. It's clear. It's not, your A is not there, your Z is not there. Mr. Mensah contributed to that. For me, my spelling skills, it was down to Mr. Mensah. And Mr. Mensah had to go just after we finished our common entrance exam to go to secondary school, because he has a child who was studying to go to university. So as a loving parent, he has to go care for his child as well. But Ghanaian teachers are absolutely great. Like, their means of teaching is totally different from Nigerian teachers. Nigerian teachers, if they teach you something once or twice, you don't get it, they will shout, they will pull your hair, they will smack you. But throughout the time I was in primary school, it's most especially between primary 5 and primary 6, all the Ghanaian teachers that taught me, none of them ever raised their hands on me as a child in primary school. Or I don't think they never did to any other children in the schools. They never did. The Ghana teachers are absolutely great. When you were in primary school, obviously you should be in your late 30s or early 40s now. I'm sure you can attest to what I'm saying. Absolutely, Ghana teachers are great, which is why if I were to rate a Nigerian teacher based on my experience as a child in primary school, I'll rate Nigerian teachers 50 out of 100. And then, based on my experience as a child in primary school, then I would rate Ghanaian teachers 101 over 100%, because they are absolutely good. They are calm when they teach you. They don't raise their voice. They don't spank you. They allow you the chance to make that error, and then they will guide you back to how, okay, you missed a step there. This is the reason why you missed a step there. You know what I mean? To be honest, if Mr. Mensah was a teacher who taught me throughout my secondary school days in terms of maths, biology, I'll probably about chemistry now, or probably be one of the best solicitors or lawyers now. You know, when you're in primary school, like, what would you like to be in the future? You know, Mr. Mensah was a very good Ghanaian teacher, and I hope he's still alive. If at some point he gets to see this video, I doubt if he'll recognize me, but Ghanaian teachers are absolutely great. They are better, hands down, than Nigerian teachers. I said it. I said what I said. Don't come for me. And if you come for me, I am in my house, because I am talking from experience.
Hello, Aaron.
Hi, how are you?
Fine. You know, I've been thinking about the matter you mentioned yesterday. This trip to Lagos in the Mena wagon. I feel it's a good idea. How soon do you think we should go?
Oh, we can go tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yes.
Do you think we'll be able to get ready in time?
Yes, I'll talk to the boys and have them bring the wagon up the lane tomorrow morning. But my father doesn't know anything about it. He's coming in tonight from Port Harcourt. I don't know how I'm going to tell him. However, I'll try and we'll see what happens.
All right.
Well, don't you want to come and see how things are getting on?
Yes, that would be an idea.
You remember I tried to do this thing last year to go on this trip and father presented me. You remember how angry he was? The Mena wagons haven't improved, the standards of driving. However, I'm going to try. I want to see what...
To be honest with you, when it comes to Nigeria teachers, I think it's different when it comes to the both country different. I have not really had the privilege to have experience with the Ghanaian teachers before. When I was in Nigeria, I never had the Ghanaian teachers in my state when I was in school, but I've seen a lot of Nigerians who have the privilege, because I will call it a privilege, to be able to have a Ghanaian teacher teach you. Trust me, because I've seen their experience, how they talk about the Ghanaian teachers, how they treat them nice, they don't yell at them, they take their time to teach and analyze things to them. I've seen Nigerians who have the privilege to share their experience about Ghanaian teachers. From the video we just watched right now, you can see the lady facial expression, the way she was talking about Ghanaian teacher, she was talking about Nigeria teacher, even though that she was talking about a childhood many years ago, according to her, 40 years ago. She's a mom now, she's a mom, she's a wife, but she still remember what have happened to her when she was a child. How Ghanaian teacher contribute to her education, her spelling skills, even her writing skills, Ghanaian teacher contribute, and she can never forget that experience. When it comes to childhood in our life, it's very delicate. Everybody have the memories of how they were being treated in school, how their teachers, their mother, their father, their friends, every child have that experience. Even though that you are grown, you can never forget your childhood days. That is just different. You can never forget it. It's very, very delicate to everybody, and everybody treasure their childhood days. When it comes to Ghana education and Nigeria education, I don't really know much about the Ghanaian curriculum in Ghanaian schools, but in Nigeria, where you are from primary 1 to primary 5, you only have access to one teacher because you only have one teacher in the classroom. But when you get to junior high school to senior high school, there you have the privilege to have multiple teachers coming to teach different subjects in the classroom. But when you are primary 1 to primary 5, only one teacher will teach all the subjects, teach the maths, the English, the biology. No, we don't even do biology when you are in primary. You do social study. All those things are being taught by one teacher. But this lady, you can see that she's so excited to have the privilege to have Ghanaian teacher in his life. Trust me, I wish I able to have this same experience to say that, oh, Ghanaian teachers and all that. But I also know that one day I would definitely go to school here in Ghana, to go to the university in Ghana to also see the difference of educational system, how the lecturers and the teachers also teach here in Ghana. But in Nigeria, when you are in school, your teacher expects you to know. At least they are also trying, but at the same time, not all the teachers have patience for the children. Forgetting that these people are children, they are adolescents, they are yet to learn. They don't really know. That is why they are in school. But some of the teachers do not really have that patience to, keep teaching the child for her to understand. Forgetting that not all child are the same. We learn in different ways. So you have to be so patient for a child to be able to learn something. So when it comes to Nigeria's teachers, I can't really say much about Ghanaian teacher because I've not really have the privilege. So if you're a Nigerian or you're a foreigner who have the privilege to have this both country teacher teach you before, please do me well by dropping your comment below and tell me your experience. How was it? How was the experience with the Ghanaian teacher and how was the experience with the Nigeria teacher? When it comes to Ghana and Nigeria, I always say that we are different, despite the fact that we are one black people. The way we do our things is also different. Even our tonation, the way we speak, the English is also different. So that is just what it is. So please, if you have not liked the video, do me well by hitting the like button. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell so whenever I post an amazing content, you'll not miss out on my video. Share with a friend who would love to watch this video with you. Drop your comment below of what you think of the video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now and stay blessed.